All right, we're live in the live stream, and we're going to let in our student who's here for this class on Zoom. I think we have two students, actually. The brother and sister are today, I think. Simon Miles is here. I'm here. Two students are here. We're working short stick today. Live stream. Thursdays are short stick days. All right. Hi, everybody, for class. Looks like this is it today. Small class. And we're going to get started here. So, sorry, we're just waiting on our student. Yeah. Please be on time. Please be ready to go. All right, so today's class is about short stick. So, waiting on our student here. I don't know why the student isn't here for our 5 o'clock class. It's now 5:05. But one of the things we need to get started on is we need to get started on our short stick work. Now, for the short stick, what we're working on tonight primarily is two-handed, which is the beginning white belt stick. We're also going to work a little bit with the yellow belt drill, which is the chopping drill. And I see a stick can be used in many different ways. And if we try to make a stick universal to one way, we're neglecting the value of the short stick. The short stick can be used as a weapon, as an extension of our body, as an independent thing. We can use it to slice with, we can use it to chop with, we can punch with it, we can trap with it, we can grab with it, we can pull with it, okay? So the stick is just an extension of our body, and because it's an extension of our body, we can use it many different ways. One of the things you're going to find with a weapon, though, when you put a weapon in your hand, is that that's going to be something people focus on. Meaning, they see the stick, they're worried about the stick. So that's important that we go through and talk about allies. Grabbing with two hands, okay, is a reduction of available weapons, because now I can't punch and grab because I'm holding on my stick. But it allies with my stick in my other hand because it makes it stronger. It makes me stronger. I can control my stick more. I can pull my stick away. I can move. If someone tries to grab my stick and I've got two hands on it, I've got more power. So defensively speaking, it makes a lot of sense to hold on with two hands. Okay? So we always start with two hands. Then we go into chopping, because the truth is a stick doesn't have an edge on it. We hit with the face of the stick. And so chopping is very efficient and effective with a stick. It's a very power-based strike, and it comes back after a chop where it's back into our control. And it doesn't have a tendency like we do when we go crazy with slicing, if we're not paying attention to our slices, of getting away from us over there where we're opening up to the entry from the opponent. Chopping tends to stay right here. Chopping comes right back in here, so it keeps our weapon between us and the bad guy. So that's why we learn chopping second. Okay, now, Lupita, we're teaching here. No sitting down. Stand up, young lady. Let's bow in. We're going to start with a bow, a one-handed bow, because we have a stick, okay? Lupita, you got your short stick today? Today's a short stick day. Awesome. Great. Take your short stick and tuck it under your arm. Good. That's right. Now, bowing with your other hand. This hand only comes up shoulder high. It does not go above your shoulder. It just comes up to your shoulder like you're saying stop, okay? So the hand just comes up here. Stop. Right? Turn your hand over to show it's empty. Breathe in chamber. Breathe out in elbow cover. And down with your hand, okay? And that's how we can bow if we've got a weapon in one hand, because otherwise we're going to be like here, right? We don't want to do that. Just hold on to your weapon and go. Now, two-handed short stick is about using your whole body. It's very powerful. It's very defensive in nature because we're holding the stick a little closer to us. And a lot of this range of, see how far my stick goes? It goes all the way across the camera. This range doesn't happen in two hands. Okay, so we remove some of the advantages of having a longer range weapon. This is a mid-range weapon. So a longer range to control it and have more power. All right. So, hi, David. So we want to start with our feet more than shoulder distance apart, just slightly. Okay. That's a shallow H stance is great. That's the position we're going to do this drill from. Now, having said that, how do we start, guys? You guys remember? So, Lupita and David, you guys can stagger one in front, one behind. That way you're not next to each other and accidentally going to hit each other. Make sure you always have space around you. So if I was doing this and Cy Miles was in the room with me, he would not be in any of the gray squares. Okay? We don't want anybody that close. What would happen is I would move up here, and then he could go back to that back gray square. Right? But if I'm in the middle, he can't be within 2 feet of me. So your brother and your sister, you can't be within 2 feet of each other, or you'll hit each other. All right. For those of you live streaming, if you have any questions, feel free to type in the questions, and we'll get to them at the end of class here. All right, you guys got your short sticks? We start by putting our feet together. Our feet are together. The stick is in 2 hands. Okay? And I'm leaving a little bit outside of each stick. I'm leaving a little bit out. I'm not holding the end of the stick. I'm holding in. See this black tape? I use that black tape as an indicator. On this end, I have red tape. That'll come into play later. It'll be very important. Okay? I got red tape. I got black tape. But I hand inside, so my hands are about as wide apart as my shoulders. Not wider, not narrower. As far apart as my shoulders. Okay? So, everybody step out to H stance right, and we call this, what do we call it? Present. Curl. Curl puts the stick up in front of your face, Lupita. Lupita, I'm talking to you. Puts it up in front of your face, not down here. This doesn't do any good. All this does is provide a nice little shelf for them to punch over right into your face. Put the stick up, but make sure you can see over it to the bad guy. All right, bend your knees. You're in an H stance. Your knees should be bent. Now, these strikes are all a variation on a theme. Two-handed punching. Okay? Two-handed punching. All right? The first two-handed punch is directly towards the face height of your opponent who's the same size as you. So you're going to drop your weight and punch with both fists out front. Punch it out, bring it back. Okay? I don't lift my elbows to punch out. I keep my elbows down and punch. Okay? 2 and 3 are what's called a bull punch. We look to the right. We punch to the right with both hands. Boom. That's a punch. I don't do this with my arm down here. I don't cover my eyes. This hand goes over my head, and I punch. And I come back. Then I punch to the left and come back. And those are the first 3 punches. But guys, you know this drill. Why am I going over this drill? Because it's not enough to know it. We've got to be able to do it right. Let me adjust my camera for live streaming a little bit so you can see my legs, because this is important. When I'm in present and curl, my knees are bent, my toes are pointed straight ahead. Lupita, get focused. We're training right now. And when I punch, I'll drop my weight. Okay, so for you guys in the live stream, you'll see my head appear. I actually drop my weight and I punch and come back up. When I turn to the right, my foot will turn and I'll shift my weight and I drive that punch, boom, and I come back. I turn that foot and I drive my punch and I come back, okay? But I'm bending and bouncing and using my thighs, Lupita. David, this is why we're doing this today. You've got to train your legs. This is no good. This is no good. This is, my legs are tired. But turn your toes in, bend your knees, engage your muscles, and punch. Ready? And 1. To the right, 2. To the left, 3. Now 4 is just like number 1, but up high. 4. Okay? Now I'm going to readjust my camera so you guys can see me a little bit better. Like they always say in the movies, I'd like to see more of me, please. Okay. So I'm in my H stance. 1 is here, 4 is up here. Okay? So 4 is out and up, not straight over your head. We're not blocking up over our head. We're blocking up and out. And I'm still bending my knees and dropping. 4. Okay? And notice I always come back to this spot, Lupita. I don't come back to here. This is lazy bones work, David. We want our stick up in front of our face. Always. Okay? So that's 4. 4 is up high. 5 is down low. But we're still punching with both fists. I'm still punching. I'm just punching down and out. Now look what happens if someone's trying to strike me here and I block. How does this do any good? This doesn't stop anything. I got to bend my knees and get my stick down to my knees to protect the strike that's coming up. Somebody's hitting up with their stick and I just do this, they're still going to hit me. I got to get here, below, okay? And that's why it's essential to be training with bent knees. Super, super important, okay? Now let's go 1 through 6, all right? I'll teach you 6 here. Curl and present. Ready? Lupita, that's a 30-second plank. See, poor Lupita, she's a wonderful student, but she dropped her stick. If you drop your stick, you do a 30-second plank. Lupita, lay down on the floor, do a 30-second plank, please. Begin. Go ahead. When you're done, you can stand up and join us. All right. Everybody get to an H stance. We do a 30-second plank. Is it punishment, David? No, it's not punishment. It's to remind you that the stick is part of your body. If you can throw your body on the ground while you're there, you should do a plank to get stronger. That's why. The only part of your body that should touch the ground are your shoes or your feet. Okay, for this drill. Let's go. Curl, present, ready, and 1. To the right, 2. To the left, 3. Up high, 4. Down low, 5. And then 6 is a rack where you take your hands, and for the first time you don't punch forward, you keep your elbows in, and you take the flat of your hands and you rack your thighs. Rack. Okay? And that's 6. Now a rack is here. In real life, someone's coming in to tackle you, so you're stepping away as someone's trying to tackle you or coming for a 1-leg or a 2-leg takedown, and you're racking the stick down on them. On their hands, great. The wrists, great. Elbows, great. Head, great. Back of the head, great. As they come in for that takedown, boom, you're racking with the stick as you step away. In the drill, we stand here and we do it, okay? So that's number 6 of the 13. Let's do 1 through 6 again. Everybody, feet together, stick down. Lupita, let's go. Ready? And present and curl. And David, you ready? Lupita, you ready? We're wasting our time. Come on, girl. Get your stick up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now, everybody take your left hand and rotate it over your stick and grab it like that. Everybody take your hand, rotate it over the stick and grab it. Do not let go of the stick and grab. Just open your hand and spin. We don't let go of the stick. We don't want to go 6 and 7. We want to go 6 and have the hand switched already. Okay? We just do this. You got it? 6. And my hand's turned now. Now it's no longer an overhand grip. It's an underhand grip. But I don't want to take my hand off and move it, guys. I want to just spin it on the stick. Spin it on the stick. Okay? So there we go. Everybody ready? Present, curl, and do number 6. Ready? 6. Switch. Now, we're going to punch behind us with the tip of the stick down low on our right side. here. But the bad guy's behind us. That's what we're doing. Somebody's coming up behind us. We attack behind us. So we've got to turn our body, and we've got to slam the stick down low and look where we're hitting. I'm looking behind me when I do this. 7. Then I look over my shoulder to the left and hit up. 8. That's still hitting somebody behind me. I come back to the middle, rotate my left hand over, rotate my right hand over, and now I've switched grips. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of my body. I'm going to swing low on the left. 9. Look over my shoulder right and hit up high. 10. Okay? These are all done with what's called a mixed grip. So the mixed grip does this. We go 6, rotate, 7, 8, rotate, rotate, 9, 10. Okay? And we're doing this with deep bends, bent knees, good H stands, good control. Everybody, feet together, stick in 2 hands. Double overhand grip, David. You ready? Lupita, you ready? I'm here. Here we go. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Present. Curl. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rotate, 7, 8, back to the middle, rotate left, rotate right, 9, 10, great. Everybody step forward with your left foot. Just step forward with your left foot, and when you step forward with your left foot, you take this tip. You see where I told you that red was going to be important later? That red tape? I've rotated over. I'm going to take that red tape, and I'm going to strike with the tip of my stick where the red tape is forward, like that. Boom, red tape, okay? So I step forward with my left foot, and I punch head high, 11. Bring it back. 12 goes down at a 45-degree angle, 12. Okay? Out here, 12. And bring it back. 13 comes straight down, 13. Now you see where I do it? Inside the thigh, 13. I don't try to stab here, we're out here. Okay? 11, 12, 13. Inside as we walk towards the person. 11, step, 12, step, 13. So I'm going to walk it. 11, 12, 13. Those are the half steps you've been learning. Half steps. I go from here, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? And that walking is chasing down an opponent. Hit them high, drive them to the ground, hit them on the ground. And then you can get away and get to safety. Because that's the whole point of self-defense. Right, Lupita? Thumbs up, right? Whole point of self-defense? Not fighting? Okay, David, how you feeling about this drill? Got good leg work? Okay, you know what? You two guys have a little trouble staying focused because you're arguing with each other. I bet you'd learn it faster if you guys stayed with me, buddy. Lupita, don't distract your brother. Dave, don't distract your sister. Let's stay focused, okay? It's always fun training with siblings. Believe me, I know. I know. So let's do it together, guys. Feet together, stick down. All right, I'm going to do it sideways. Cy Miles is going to do it facing the front, okay? But I'm going to do it sideways, and I'm going to do it facing to the left. All right, here we go. Present, curl. Ready. You can face the front. It's okay. I'm just getting ready, and I'm just going to show you how it looks from the side. Cy Miles is going to show you from the front. You ready, Lupita? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the front. Rotate, rotate. 9, 10. Step forward. 11, 12, 13. I walked off the camera. Okay? But that's how we go with this. Now, you got any questions? Raise your hand if there's any questions. Or for my live stream students, if you've had any questions, let me take a look. Let me see if anybody's live streamed or asked a question here. Okay, no questions on live stream, Miles. How about these guys up here? Anybody got a question? Lupita, any questions? David, any questions? Okay, good. Tell you what, we're running low on time because we got a little bit of a late start today. Let's walk through this again. I'm going to face left this time. Ready? Here we go. Present and curl. Ready? And 1, straight forward. 2, to the right. 3, to the left. 4, straight up. See, I'm dropping my weight, keep my chin down. 5, 6, rack. Rotate the left hand. 7, 8, rotate the left hand, rotate the right hand. 9, 10, step forward with your left foot. 11, 12, 13. Step into it. And then step back to where you started. 2 hands. 2 hands, step in. Okay? Good. And so you had no questions about that. This is the beginning drill. Here are some things to look out for. Okay? Here are some mistakes, David, that get made. Look at my chin. 1. Look at my chin going way up in the air. 1. Or worse on 4. 4. I'm looking up what I'm doing and my chin's getting way up in the air. Don't do that. Keep your chin down. Use your eyes, not your chin, to look. Here's another one. Watch my body. Watch my body. 4. See how I went up in the air for 4? Why rush to meet the bad guy's weapon? Go down for 4. Down. Go down for 5. Drop your weight every time. So you say, well, if I'm going down for 4, shouldn't I go up for 5? No, because you lock your knees straight, you lose your balance, and it's all about how low the stick can get below your waist. Your stick has to get to your knees, and you don't want to do it like this. You want to do it like this, keeping your back as straight as possible. Okay, now you notice my back bends a little bit. That's okay, but I'm not bending at the back. I'm bending at the knees to punch down. Okay, just like when we punch, we settle our weight. We punch, we settle our weight, we step in, and we keep our knees bent. You got to do that with the stick too, okay? Very important notes for the stick. Knees, chin, okay? Dropping your weight, punching with the stick, okay? And we can punch with the hand on somebody. We don't have to just hit with the face of the stick. We can hit with the hand at the same time, okay? It's whatever weapon works. Oh, and last but definitely not least, guys, no chicken wings. No arms up here, arms down, elbows in. Engage these muscles under here called the lat muscles, and engage your lat muscles. Turn them in. Use those muscles. Drop your weight. Chin down. Use the lat muscles. Okay? That's what you want. Everybody, feet together, stick down. Stick up. Tuck your stick under your arm. Bow. Right? Let's try that bow again for everybody. Hand up, Dave. Face the front and say goodbye. Don't get your hand up high. It's right here. Turn your hand over. Breathe into chamber. Elbow cover. And down. Okay, stick out. That's it, guys. That is a two-handed. I need that really solid. I want you guys to come on in, train hard. Don't argue with each other. Work hard, right? Be community leaders, and let's get to the next belt. All right, Dave? All right, Lupita? Bye-bye. Goodbye, Cy Miles. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
All right, and for you guys who live stream, That's a 30-minute live stream class. We got started a little late today, so we didn't work on the chopping drill, but we did talk a little bit about the chopping and how we use it. So refer to this video if any questions about the two-handed chopping drill. If our two-handed chopping drill teaching video and our two-handed chopping drill training video don't answer one of the questions, this video should. So, and I didn't get any questions from anybody, so hopefully everybody's okay. But remember, using two hands, keeping your body engaged, keeping the elbows down, keeping the chin down, keeping the eyes up, and punching with the stick. Punch, same thing, punch. No difference. Have a great evening, everybody. That's our live stream two-handed short stick tonight.